My name is Harshit and I'll be your instructor on Data Cloud. This Data Cloud demo session hosted by People Who Skills is a short session where you will get to know about the technology, what is Salesforce Data Cloud. You will understand basics of Data Cloud, what it does. You will understand career scope. We will answer your queries and we'll talk more about the opportunities and payments you can expect for this data cloud, learning this data cloud course in the market. So before we proceed with our course details, um, welcome again to People Who Skills. We are a Salesforce training provider. We are specializing into CRM and marketing automation trainings. As People Who Skills has grown past 4 years, we would like to share some experience as well about our company. We started with ambition to train CRM and marketing automation with affordable price and best quality training in the market. We are able to achieve good rating on Udemy, and more than 15,000 people have already enrolled to our training program. So if you just look for People Who Skills Udemy, you will get you know what kind of training ability we have. Let me open an incognito mode and show you. We are 4.3 rated company on Udemy. We have trained around 15,000 people. You see, we have around 1,999 reviews. The page is still loading, but you will understand how capable we are in providing Salesforce training. So we have our two flagship courses, out of which Salesforce Marketing Cloud is a bestseller course, and we have the Salesforce Data Cloud course as well. All these are around 4.3 and 4.4 rated course. We are also highly rated on Google. All of the recent reviews tells about the type of training and the capability we offer in the market. The reviews are small. It's hard to get a Google review, but whosoever has given us very positive feedbacks. You can look for newest reviews from our students and understand how well we place ourselves in our market. So, not wasting the time, we will start with our Salesforce Data Cloud demo. So, guys, I hope most of the people here are from Salesforce background. If not, Salesforce is a CRM and marketing automation company specializing into CRM solutions. Now, what is a CRM solution? CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management. Whatever you do to manage customers' demand to establish a better relationship, Salesforce provides business solutions around that. For example, to manage a customer, you should have a lead, and you should have a lead nurturing process. What is a lead? A lead is a potential customer. Like you are joining People Who Skills free demo, you are leads for us. So from a lead to making you a customer, and then after you become a customer, supporting you throughout the journey, we need systems. Like we have a system where you registered for training program, we did marketing for that, you saw our posts, you saw our emails, you saw our ads, you registered yourself as a lead, you came into our system. So these kind of systems, in simple terms, which helps manage a customer, you know is the CRM, and Salesforce is pioneer company developing CRM solutions. This is a very basic example which I gave, but when you look for CRM complexities of Fortune 500, Fortune 1000 companies, that is highly complex. Lots of different kinds of marketing, lots and different kinds of sales effort, service effort, AI driven approach is required to make them Fortune 500 companies. And the only system these company rely is Salesforce. So guys, it is very clear that if you are associated with Salesforce, you are getting chance to work with world's best companies. That is what Salesforce, you know, has an edge, that world's best companies uses Salesforce, and the candidates who learn Salesforce gets chance to work in those world's best companies, and these world's best companies offer best pay packages. If you are into Salesforce, you already know the depth of what is Salesforce. Now, Salesforce has multiple solutions like Sales Cloud for managing sales life cycle of a company. We have Service Cloud to manage service life cycle of a company. We have Marketing Cloud, multiple products in marketing like Marketing Cloud Engagement, which we formerly called as SFMC. We have now Marketing Cloud Next, multiple marketing platforms. For B2B marketing, it has a different platform. For B2C marketing, it has a different platform. It has Commerce Cloud to manage online businesses. Like you see website, you go and purchase products and services. Companies require Commerce Cloud to manage to run their businesses online, to sell, purchase things. Salesforce provides Commerce Cloud. Nowadays, AI revolution is there. Salesforce provides Agentforce AI-enabled chatbot AI agent solutions. Not only chatbot, voice solutions, and a different kind of solutions altogether, which has made their systems highly attractive. Now they also have a product to manage data, which is known as Data Cloud. Now it is known as Data 360. Earlier it was known as Salesforce Data Cloud. Before Salesforce Data Cloud, it was known as Salesforce Genie. It has evolved. The product has evolved. Salesforce has changed its name multiple times. You understand the depth of this platform. Why Salesforce has, brought this platform into the market. What is the use case of Salesforce Data Cloud? That is what we are going to see today. So now, guys, what is a simple use case of Salesforce Data Cloud? I'll tell you one example. You understand your life cycle with people who skills till now. I hope you have a bigger life cycle with people who skills, but till now, what has been your life cycle? We displayed some ads on LinkedIn, we displayed some ads on Facebook, we displayed some ads on Udemy, we displayed some ads about our live Salesforce training programs. You saw those ads. Now, ads were shown in a different platform. Ads were shown on LinkedIn. Ads were shown on Meta. You registered on their platform. Suppose you came via digital ads. You were not knowing about people who skills, but suddenly you saw a post, an ad on Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn. You registered your interest. Now, Facebook, once you registered your interest, once you fill a Facebook form, Facebook will give you a unique ID. Suppose XYZ is a unique ID and will keep your email address. The email address you have to provide, but the unique ID is an auto generated ID which Facebook has provided. And Facebook told us that we got this lead. This is the lead ID. This is the lead name. This is the lead email address. Similarly, some people saw us on LinkedIn. They filled our LinkedIn form. Now, LinkedIn also stored their details. LinkedIn has a different lead ID, which is not similar to Facebook, a different format of lead ID, but it will also have name, email address, phone number. Now, once you registered your interest on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Instagram, what eventually happened? You had unique IDs there and you flew into our people who skills system built on Salesforce. Now, suppose we are using a Salesforce CRM. Then the lead which was registered on Facebook with a different ID but same email address flew into our internal Salesforce system. And Salesforce also provided you a new auto generated lead ID, right? Because you now flew from one system to other system. That is how your cycle is working. So from Facebook or LinkedIn, you are having different credentials. You flew into our internal Salesforce systems of people who skills. There also you are termed as lead. You will have the same email address. You will have the same phone number. You might have the same name, first name and last name. But what changed? Your unique identifier changed. Every platform maintains unique identifiers. So now you are a lead inside our Salesforce CRM. Now we have to nurture you. We have to tell that you have registered for demo. Tomorrow is a demo. We have to send reminder emails to you, right? That how we have to do. We have to send reminder push notifications or SMS. If you have our app installed, you will get push notifications, SMS, and all other things. How this is happening? There is a dedicated platform which is Salesforce Marketing Cloud which does that. The emails which you have been getting, for example, if I sent you an email, okay, you must be getting these kind of emails. Let me show you. If I go to promotions, you must be getting some promotional emails. Okay, like this, live demo session. Okay, these kind of emails. Okay, where we have CTA button, register now options and all. Okay, so these are lead nurturing process. You saw our ads, you became our leads. Now we are nurturing that. We have to make sure that you come and join our skills training program. That is what we have to show you practically in this demo. So you flew to our Salesforce CRM, but to nurture you, to send you emails, communications, and all marketing comms, we had to push your lead from Salesforce CRM to Salesforce Marketing Cloud. Now, three platforms are there in your journey. You saw ads on Facebook, there you registered. We flew your data to Salesforce CRM, there you auto registered with a different lead ID. Now, to market you, we flew yourself into Salesforce Marketing Cloud, which will consume the same lead ID which Salesforce has provided, but platform changed. And in Marketing Cloud, you will not be termed as lead, you will be termed as subscribers because platform centric naming conventions change. So you registered and became our subscriber to receive further communications. We made you flow through Marketing Cloud. There you are termed as subscriber. So you are a single person. You are a single person, but you are having a different ID in Facebook or LinkedIn or Instagram. You are having a different ID as a lead in Salesforce CRM, and you have a different subscriber ID in Marketing Cloud. I know that Facebook, LinkedIn, the person in Salesforce CRM and Marketing Cloud is same, but system can't understand because always it finds three different IDs, and that is the question. That is the problem. What is the problem? How to make sure or how to better identify duplicate addresses as a single person, and this is a challenge. You might register on people who skills 3 to 4 times. You might register on people who skills 3 to 4 times with different email address. Ultimately, the emails I am sending to you is costing me. The company is sending you emails for email marketing. For that, we have to procure Salesforce Marketing Cloud. We have to get their credits. We have to pay. And to market a single person, I am sending 3 emails on your 3 different email addresses. Ultimately, it is reaching to a same person and it is increasing marketing cost. So duplicate IDs will always increase sales service marketing efforts. You think of people whose skills, which is a startup in India. Have you thought the same thing for Amazon, which is having billions of customers? Mintra.com, billions of customers worldwide. Amazon is a global brand. Nike.com, Adidas, Gap, any brand you take, Puma, any brand you take, they are dealing with millions and billions of customers worldwide. And it is crucial for them to understand each and every detail about a customer. If customer has registered with 3 different IDs, and if suppose 1 million customers have registered with 3 different IDs, they are going to spend huge on marketing. That means marketing a single person is making them spend 3x. This is the biggest challenge which Salesforce has tried to solve with Data Cloud. So what is a Data Cloud? Data Cloud is a real-time platform which supports magic. What kind of magic? It helps you unify your customer data. It helps you unify your customer data and take actions. Data cloud will unify. What is unify? Unify, you can say, is a merger that you have a different lead ID in Salesforce, you have a different subscriber key in Marketing Cloud, you are having different platform IDs on Facebook, Instagram. Similarly, companies will have n number of more products. Now you take example of bank. You saw their ad somewhere that they are selling credit cards. You filled that ad, that data flew to their system. Okay, they will also have CRM to manage their relationship. Once they have managed, they sold you credit card, they will generate a customer ID and into their financial suite. Under that customer ID, you will have your credit card balance, minimum amount dues, and all emails communications going on. So systems will increase. After that, you might invest money into their FDs, you might get their insurance. So systems will keep on increasing, and hence unique IDs will keep on increasing. But customer is same. So unifying data of a customer is a biggest challenge, and that is a biggest problem which Salesforce has tried to solve. So it helps you connect multiple data sources and unify the data. If you look this example, this image, earlier to Salesforce Data Cloud, it was very difficult to unify the customer data, to connect multiple customer data sources. Before Salesforce Data Cloud, how the connection was established between two systems, writing APIs. APIs also had some limits. You had to write some JSON, you had to do testing on Postman, and then you had to write APIs. APIs will come with some limitations, data limitations, retrieval limitations, lots of limitations. But what Salesforce Data Cloud has provided inbuilt connectors. That means with those inbuilt connectors, you will be able to connect any platform, almost any platform. Most of the platforms are already available, and few platforms which are still left out, Salesforce is developing their inbuilt connector. So it is very easy to connect Salesforce with Meta systems. Like you saw our Facebook ads, we have also connected Salesforce with our Meta systems. Whatever ads data Meta system is collecting, we are directly getting it into Salesforce Data Cloud via this connector. If you came from our Google ads, if we had to sell any products on Amazon, we could run Amazon ads and sync their data. Then you have series of Salesforce products which can be easily connected, like Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Marketing Cloud, Commerce Cloud, CPQ, Slack. And then you have third party clouds like Google Cloud, AWS, Databricks, Amazon, Snowflake. So these are the most used platforms and infrastructures by Fortune 500 companies. Salesforce has provided more than 50 plus partner apps, facility to connect more than 50 plus partner apps easily with the out of the box connector. So it is very easy that you can bring data from multiple platforms. Now my challenge is that I want to understand the 360 view of my customer. Suppose Pramod is my customer. How I acquired Pramod? For example, Pramod saw my ad on Facebook. What was his life cycle? Pramod saw my ads on Facebook. Then he flew into Salesforce CRM. He received emails. He joined demo. He clicked on some of our email links. He interacted with us on WhatsApp. Now we are, in payment negotiation terms. So everything I want to understand at a single place. The challenge is that the data is distributed in multiple platforms, but all platforms data should be made available at a single place. So Salesforce Data Cloud has the ability. So Salesforce Data Cloud works on three basic principles. The first principle is connect, to unify data and to get maximum output from a particular data. As I want to understand everything about Pramod, first thing is I need to connect all these systems and bring Pramod's data at a single place. So Salesforce has provided facilities of data streams. When I say data streams, you can connect these platforms wherever your customer data is sitting via data streams. Data stream is a connection between Salesforce Data Cloud and data source object. What is data source object? The object from where we have to pull the data. That data source object can be a Salesforce source object or external source object. Suppose I have to pull data from Meta, and Meta has a table where Pramod's data is sitting. Suppose Pramod saw a Meta ad and registered on our Meta. Now I want to see that, I want to sync that table from Meta to Data Cloud. So Salesforce will provide a connection, a type of data stream which will connect with data source object from Meta and bring Pramod information to Salesforce Data Cloud. Similarly, Pramod after Meta synced to our Salesforce Sales Cloud. So Salesforce Data Cloud will also help you connect Salesforce Sales Cloud, query the object. That means suppose Pramod is sitting in the lead object, that lead will flow to Salesforce Data Cloud. So the first principle of Salesforce Data Cloud is to connect. Once we connect the data, we have to establish data streams, and once we establish data streams, that data will come and get stored inside data model object inside the data cloud. Data stream will help you establish connection with data source object. Once connection is established with that data source object, that data will flow to data cloud and will get stored into a data model object. Salesforce Data Cloud provides data model objects. Data model objects are the tables which are present inside the Salesforce Data Cloud, which host the data coming from Salesforce or external platforms. So within the data model object, I'll be able to bring all the interactions which Pramod has made. What kind of interactions? I'll be able to connect Meta to get what kind of interaction Pramod had on Meta, how much time he spent on Meta ad, how much time he saw ad and then registered. Suppose Pramod saw ad today, but he didn't register. Then again tomorrow Pramod again saw ad, but he scrolled, he read our article about that ad, he read the description, but he still didn't register. Then again, day after tomorrow, Pramod again saw ad. And then he finally made to register for our free demo. So Pramod made 3 interactions. So that level of interactions I want. That if I am showing ad to somebody, how much time he is taking to respond. That is this data is critical to business. So after connecting Meta, I'll be able to get that Pramod's interaction. Then I connected Sales Cloud, I'll be able to get Pramod's interaction. That okay, once Pramod came into our CRM from Meta to CRM, our support executive made call. Okay, we had a WhatsApp interaction with Pramod. We asked some basic questions from Pramod. What kind of profile you have? Are you currently working in Salesforce or aspiring to become a Salesforce professional? If you are working in Salesforce, what is your number of experience? What are the technologies you already know? We have to customize our learning journey for Pramod. So all these questions which will be asked via sales interaction, that entire data will flow to data cloud. Similarly, to nurture Pramod saw our digital advertisement came into our system, but before demo we have to send demo reminders and all. We want to understand that if Pramod is a lead to us, is he really responding? How we will check? Has he opened our emails? Has he spent some time on our websites? From our email, has he clicked on any link and reviewed our Google page, our article on our website? All this data is required to make better decisions for Pramod. We have to also understand what kind of person Pramod is, whether he is really going to take our course or not. These are the data which data cloud requires. So we will connect Salesforce Marketing Cloud to get engagement data of Pramod. So data streams will help you connect all the internal and external platforms and host data inside the data cloud. So the first principle of data cloud is to connect. Once we connect and we brought all the customer data from any app, device, real-time streams out of the box connectors, we will host them into data model object. And then the second and most important principle is harmonize. Now my basic project was I want to understand each and every detail about Pramod. Though we have connected multiple data sources and brought the data inside the data cloud, though we have connected multiple data sources and brought the data inside the data cloud, still we have a challenge that Pramod has a different meta ID, a different sales cloud ID, a different marketing cloud ID. My boss is asking, give me a unified view of Pramod, how Pramod came from meta till here. Then what I have to do? I have to write some logic to unify multiple IDs of Pramod into a single unified ID. That is what harmonization means. So we will have some AI capability inside the data cloud where we have to write some rules. Those rules are known as profile reconciliation rules. Those rules are known as profile reconciliation rules. In that profile reconciliation rules, we have to tell system that in order to unify different customer IDs into a single unified ID, search for these traits. What can be trait? The customer is using single device for all the interactions. We identified that Pramod saw ads on Facebook via his mobile. That mobile had this app ID. And then when Pramod, registered on Facebook with a particular device, he also registered for people who skills demo program from the same device ID, but he might change his email address or some other unique identifiers might change, but device remains constant. Then Pramod opened our email from the same device, from the same IP address. So these are some of the logics you have to provide inside a profile reconciliation rule. And according to that logic, the data cloud will harmonize Pramod's profile. Data cloud, once it received our profile reconciliation logic, it will look for Pramod's different IDs and will merge into a single unified ID. Will merge into a single unified ID. So now tomorrow my boss want that I want every interaction. Suppose we have 10 different systems where Pramod's ID can sit, but each system will generate a unique identifier for Pramod. Keeping name, email address same, unique IDs can be different. All those interactions which Pramod did across platforms, I wanted them into a single place. How it can be possible? It can be possible once the data is harmonized. Now guys, you have the harmonized data. You have the harmonized data. The third principle of data cloud is to use that harmonized data for next best actions. What can be a next best action? I understood that Pramod had different IDs, but he is using a same device ID. He is using a same device ID. So let's send them a push notification on the same device ID instead of wasting money on emails. Because emails will send emails to different email addresses. Suppose Pramod registered with us with different email addresses. 6 months earlier also he saw our ads. That time he had a different email address. Suppose now he interacted but he has registered with a different email address. It is challenging for us. But what we found that 6 months ago Pramod was using same iPhone 17 Pro Max which he is using now. So based on that device ID, we can take better decision. The better decision is to not send emails on multiple email addresses. Rather, make him download People Who Skills app on the same device and send push notifications. Push notifications are better than emails. Whenever you receive a push notification, you receive a sound. That notification you can see on top of your phone. We will do our work, means our work can be done. Our motto was to remind Pramod about people whose skills. So he received push notification. Or you can take any other example. You have a Netflix subscription. Now you have a Netflix subscription on mobile as well and on a desktop as well. Yesterday you were exploring your desktop. Yesterday you were exploring your desktop. On desktop you were looking for certain movies and series, but you closed your desktop and you went to do another work. Netflix understood the activity you did on desktop, and to take next best action, it will use your mobile phone to promote those activities which you did on desktop. Technically, you had two different devices. The user interface of two devices are different. On iPhone you have a different user interface of Netflix, but on desktop you have a different user interface of Netflix. Whatever you did on desktop, Netflix remembered. Netflix harmonized your data, and Netflix identified that these kind of series you might be looking for. Suppose you might be looking for horror or thriller Hollywood movies. Next day, when you wake up, you will see some recommendations or some push notifications sent on your mobile device based on your last search history on Netflix. So, this is the power of harmonization. Once you are able to connect multiple data sources, once you are able to harmonize the data, you can take quick actions. If some action happened on website, you can trigger action on any other platform. Suppose Pramod went on our website and looked for Salesforce Marketing Cloud training program. Suppose 5 days later from today, on the upcoming Friday, Pramod is looking on our website for Salesforce Marketing Cloud training program. We should be alert that Pramod has again landed on our website, and based on that alert, people whose skills might send Pramod to register about for upcoming Salesforce Marketing Cloud demo link. So Pramod visited our website, but he is receiving email automatically to join our upcoming Salesforce Marketing Cloud. So how systems interacted just due to data cloud, because data cloud is a centralized place where all the connections will happen, all the data will flow, data will get harmonized, and it will be easy to engage them across platforms. Something happened on website, something happened on physical store, communications are being sent on email, SMS, push notification, or any kind of engagement you can do. So connect, harmonize, and engage are the three principles of data cloud which we are going to study in detail in our training program. There is no doubt. Because if you understand the basic principles of data cloud, it is very easy to understand. We don't have to take data cloud as a platform to learn. We have to approach learning data cloud as a platform for developing solutions. You are a consultant where you will find major data problems in companies. Like one of the problem I already told you, that companies are having duplicate customers, and they are spending 3x 4x times into their marketing, sales, and service efforts. For Fortune 500 companies having billions of customer database, it is a critical problem. So data cloud, if you work with data cloud, you have tools with which you can design this solution and help them overcome this problem. So that is how you have to approach. You have to have understanding of CRM platforms. Definitely you need to understand, but more than platforms, you need to understand conceptual knowledge, that this is a problem and this is the problem I have to solve on data cloud. What are the tools available? So if it is a duplicate data problem, you have a tool called harmonize. If you want to bring data from multiple places at a single place, you have a feature called connect. If you want to take next best actions, and not only on one platform but multiple platforms all together, you have a capability of engage. So with data cloud, you can unify data, and unified data saves lots of time. With data cloud, you can unify the data, and unified data saves lots of time. Data cloud provides AI capabilities. 79% of companies are looking to cut costs and introduce AI capabilities. Data cloud does provide AI engine. Now agent force is integrated with data cloud, which is a very hot topic which we will learn in Salesforce data cloud training, which nobody is training and nobody is knowing how to use agent force as well in the market. Even people know they have just done some basic certifications, but there is no real time implementation on agent force. But we will look into our data cloud. Data cloud provides engage, the capability to engage. That means to react on something. That means to take next best actions quickly. That means it is a highly automated platform which saves over 2 hours weekly per line of business. So these are the numbers which I am not saying, which Salesforce has quoted and selling Salesforce Data Cloud, and we are a Salesforce training provider, consulting partners. We will use their numbers. But definitely, guys, I have worked on data cloud on so many projects, and believe me, it does help. It does save tech resources. It does help in boosting productivity, and companies definitely are looking to involve AI in their business. That is why Salesforce Data Cloud is a crucial platform for you to learn, because Salesforce is a connected ecosystem. If you are working on Sales Cloud, definitely you will have requirement to get data from Service Cloud, Marketing Cloud, or other platforms, because Salesforce has a connected ecosystem. So if you are a expert on Sales Cloud, that does not mean that you will never get work on Marketing Cloud. You will definitely get. Not today, but tomorrow when you switch company, you will definitely get. So Salesforce has a range of platforms which requires data cloud to connect and bring data and take better actions at single place. So data unification is a key aspect of Salesforce Data Cloud. You can collect data from Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Marketing Cloud, websites, apps, third party integrations, wherever you want. You can connect the data, transform the data. Once that data is transformed, what is data transformation? Suppose you connected the data, but you have a requirement that some email addresses are not having correct format. Somebody is not having @ in it. Somebody is not having .com, .in. Improper email addresses you want to transform and you want to remove before you process the data. Data cloud provides that capability. Once you have cleaned your data, transformed your data, you can harmonize and unify the data. That means merging multiple customer profiles into one. So for each and every customer, on a single click you will be able to see 360 view of a customer. What he did on platform 1, what he did on platform 2, how much balance he is having in FD, how much balance he is having in his recurring deposit, how much insurance he is having, how much income he is having, how much cap- what is his CIBIL score. Banks definitely need unified data. If you are an active user of bank, you can understand what is the importance of unified data. Tomorrow you are going to take a loan, they will see all your history at one place, that you inquired about that loan, you inquired about that loan, you have this credit card, you defaulted that credit card payment, you defaulted this loan payment, you have car loan, still you need personal loan, this was your income salary, okay, this was the last ITR you filed. Every detail about you, your history, your personality, your behavior, everything they will bring on a single table, and then they decide whether they have to give you home loan or not. So that is the power of data unification companies are doing, and all companies will have to do if they have not done, to understand their customer better. And if they have to do, they have to have data cloud. Then once you have unified the data, you can take AI predictions. AI will suggest you better path. Suppose you have a unified data and you are clueless, or company is clueless, which product to sell this customer, which product to show on the top, which product to show at the bottom. Amazon has billions of products. It is not promoting all the products at once based on your search history, based on your unified data. You are looking in Amazon's app, whatever products you find as a recommended product are based on your previous search histories. How? Amazon has already unified your data. Amazon has already used Data Cloud in the backend where they can understand your history, your personality, your age group, your color choices, your size, everything. Based on that, it is promoting products. So nobody is sitting and promoting. AI is there. Agent Force, AI, Salesforce has AI prediction. AI will only predict better if you have a clean, unified data. Every company is looking to implement AI, guys. It is not a simple platform, it is a futuristic platform. I'm saying because if you are going to learn Salesforce Data Cloud, you are going to at least make 1.5x of your current salary. If not today, tomorrow. You should have 3 to 6 months of timeline to move your career into Data Cloud properly. But once you get job in Data Cloud, the career is thrilling. You will get chance to work with AI. AI is future, right? You should know how to use AI, how AI works, principles of AI, not that machine learning thing, but as we are into Salesforce ecosystems, the processes, standards defined by Salesforce, we have to learn that so that we are also in track with our current market trend, which is the AI. So AI will predict next best actions, which product to promote, which product to not promote, which facility to promote, which offer to promote, can promote be our subsequent customer, or you can say a recurring customer. Is promote sentiment falling? Is promote happy with our service or not? If not, what can we do? So we need AI capabilities to analyze, right? To analyze for next best actions, which is provided by Data Cloud. And then once you analyze, you can activate, take actions, trigger flows, lots of things you can do using Salesforce Data Cloud. So it is a complete platform where you have to connect your data, transform your data if it is not into a correct format, unify the data, writing profile reconciliation rules, creating unified individual IDs. Once you unified the data, then you have to work with AI predictions and calculated insights. Once you have insights, you can analyze those insights for next best actions. And to take next best actions, you can activate that action, you can activate a flow. Lots of next best actions are there in the market. So, guys, this was a simple demo session to understand what is Salesforce Data Cloud non practically. Once we start with our training program, there is huge to achieve. There is huge to achieve. For example, how Data Cloud receives ingestion APIs, what are data spaces, what are data actions, what are data action targets, how to achieve, what is a query editor in Salesforce Data Cloud, calculated insights in Data Cloud, data transform capabilities of Data Cloud, how to work with identity resolution and profile reconciliation rules, how to generate unified profile out of harmonization process. Okay, what are data model objects, what are data lake objects, what are data streams. So all these are complete syllabus, material which we will study. What is best thing about our training program? Our best thing about training program is that you will get to know those projects which I have worked in my tenure. And believe me, I have worked fascinating projects, guys. The knowledge that I gain from these projects, I want to share with you so that you can show the same project in your resume and get the same benefit which I am getting. We are not a new service provider, we are an experienced service provider. When I say we are an experienced service provider, we know what to teach you, how to groom you so that you can get better out of it. If you are paying money, you should get better things. Everybody will teach. Nobody will tell you best path to success. Working with us will give you best path to success. The data cloud, which I told you, will not be taught as a platform knowledge, will be taught as a solution oriented platform. How you can use data cloud to design problems, solutions to problems. That is our approach, and that you are going to get. You will also be able to create free data cloud org because it is free in market. Everything practically will be taught in our upcoming training program by people who skills. So now guys, about careers, pay packages, you don't have to worry about that. You can see how Salesforce is growing. Data cloud is a new technology, or I think it's a mature technology now. 3 years back it was a new technology. Now it is matured, and it has become a part and parcel of all the Salesforce profiles. And there is skill gap in the market. That is an advantage for you. There is a demand but skill gap in the market. There are times where Salesforce brings certain technologies and get into high demand. Earlier to Data Cloud, Salesforce Marketing Cloud was that technology. Everybody was in Marketing Cloud. We actually took 4 4 5 5 batches every month for Salesforce Marketing Cloud to if you understand, if you really believe us. That was the trend. People learned from us, cracked certifications, did some basic interview practice and mock interviews with us, got job, switched job, quickly made their career. People who were not able to get anything, we taught them Salesforce Marketing Cloud. Now they are successfully married and working in good companies. After Marketing Cloud, the only hot technology now in trend is Data Cloud. What how it will help? You have to learn. There will be always a skill gap for next 1 or 2 years in Data Cloud in market. People are looking for Udemy courses and thinking that they know everything about Data Cloud. But when they come to interview, they get a practical questions. They are not able to succeed. But here learning with us, everything, whatever interview I am taking, and believe me guys, I am taking the best possible Data Cloud interview. Okay, I'm taking the best. So that kind of knowledge you will get. You will find it easy to crack interviews. Obviously you will take 4 to 5 interviews, but in 4 to 5 interviews you will be able to get job. But once you get job, you are into negotiating terms of your package, because this is a trending technology which is having a skill gap in the market. When there is a skill gap in the market and when there is a high demand, then you will always receive the better packages. So learn that technology which is trend in the market, plus the availability of resource are short. So data cloud resources are short, or I should say even shorter. Whatever companies have hired in hurry are just Udemy people who just know basics of, neither interviewer knew what to ask, neither the person who is giving interview knew. That is why they got selection. But now market has evolved. People are asking better data cloud questions, but still there is a skill gap. If you clear that interview, they will put effort to hire you at any cost. When I say at any cost, they will give you the expected pay packages. You can get around 25 to 40 LPA if you are not close enough, for 0 to 5 years of experience. More than 5 years of experience, there is no limit based on your company and your ability. So I'll end this and I'll open for questions and answers, guys. Any questions?
Sir, I have a question.
Yes.
So you said you worked on multiple projects in Data Cloud.
Yes.
So will you be teaching the exact end-to-end process in our training classes also, like from ingesting the data to activating
Yes,
it to
right.
the
See,
different?
right, definitely. Without that, it is this training is not at all useful, right? What we provide, see, what is the specialty of people who skills? We just not enroll instructor. We only enroll that instructor who is capable enough to communicate concepts properly, who is capable enough to walk through students with each and everything practically and in a project oriented manner. And this is a technology which I like to teach most. Earlier I was teaching Salesforce Marketing Cloud. You can see my reviews. Okay, you can see my reviews. Now we are training in Salesforce Data Cloud. My only approach is to make you solution oriented person, how you will solve a problem. If you get that thing, You will be able to solve or answer any question in your interview, solve or do anything on the data cloud. So don't worry, 2 to 3 end-to-end projects will be taught. Without projects, there is nothing in data cloud. We don't have to understand how to create data stream. We have to understand why we need to create data stream. We don't have to understand what is a data transform, but we have to understand when, why, and where to use data transform. That will be my approach, and that you can rely on.
Okay, sir. So one more question.
Yes.
So as you said, I also learned some of the data cloud from Udemy, and not much,
Okay.
just basic.
Yeah.
But coming to that mapping part, like DLS to DMOs,
Yeah.
like they directly map from DLS to DMS. That was the point where I get confusion, like what to map to what, how much, how many fields to map.
Right. So you will get, liberty to ask live questions. Ask whatever you want.
Okay,
Ask whatever you want. Hard work is required from you guys. Then it will be a fun to learn. Okay. Ask whatever you want. And also we provide you multiple batch options. Suppose if you enroll into training program and you completed this batch,
okay,
but somehow you are only 25 to 30% attentive. You joined all the classes, but 25 to 30% only you understood. And that is highly likely that 100% of things we can't understand in one batch. You come to next batch free of cost. We will have 6 months of subscription where you will get n number of batch enrollments. Whenever you want to join, come revise. Your interview is scheduled. You want to speak to instructor, join the ongoing batch. Ask, tomorrow is my interview. Can you clarify this topic, that topic? Where if you are have given an interview, you failed, suppose it should not happen. With God grace, everybody should succeed in first interview. But things happen. Even I failed my first interview. I can note down questions. I can come to the ongoing class of data cloud. I can ask my instructor, this was the question which was asked in my interview, this was the question which was asked, can you please explain? We will explain. Hard work is from you guys. I will to definitely do my job, and I'm here for next 6 months for you. If you enroll for one batch, I'm giving you 6 batches free. But you have to utilize that time opportunity. As you are enrolling, you are paying some cost, right? So you have to come, you have to ask everything. We will support you definitely, and it is very easy. Learn the do training, get hands-on experience, do an instructor led training, because there are questions which you will get while looking on at a video, but when you discuss that question with the instructor, it is going to give you another level of clarity. And most of the interview questions which you will get are not subjective but scenario based. If you are not having another level of clarity, you will struggle to answer those. So utilize this training program. We will definitely help you. So whatever DLO, DMO mapping issues you have, we will clarify.
okay, sir. Thank you.
Any more questions, guys? Pramod, Ruchikesh, Preeti, Shiva, please open your mic. Tell me about your experience. How was the demo? Or anything you want to share? Ask about career programs and anything.
Yes. Meanwhile, there is a question from the public. What are all the integrations you will teach us, Ashit, in
We
this?
will we will train Salesforce integrations, sales service and marketing cloud integrations. We will train FTP integrations. We will work with ingestion API and one external platform which is commonly used, which is Amazon S3. That means Amazon, cloud S3 product. How to do that, we will study in training program. So around 5 to 6 integrations we will do. But integrations are not important. Integration is the easiest thing because Salesforce has provided out of the box connector. Within 5 to 6 clicks, you will be able to establish data stream and get the data. Post integration, how to work with data model, data mapping, data lake object, data streams, data transform, all which matters. but we will cover minimum 5 integrations. And one is a Salesforce dedicated project, one is an API dedicated project, and one is external source dedicated project. So 5 integrations would be there.
Yes. Any other questions? You can open your mic or you can put it on the chat. Also, Ashit, can you please tell us how long the training will go?
The training will be around 15 to 20 hours, which will be 4 to 5 weeks, which contains 5 hours of mock interviews and assessments, which is something, uh, deal breaker for you. In 5 hours of mock interview and certification training, especially mock interviews, we will spend 1 hour twice with you. Okay, we'll ask you. It will be a real time, interview session. That suppose you came to suppose you are getting interviewed in TCS. We will pick one job profile. You will be an interview candidate. We will be our interviewer. We'll grill you for 1 hour. We will in those 1 hour around 20 questions to 25 questions you can expect, which will tell you where you are breaking, what point you are lacking, and then again in next class we will have the same kind of thing. So that is the most important thing. So 15 hours of learning and 5 hours of, you know mock interviews and practice assessments.
Yes, as suggested, it will be 15 to 20 hours of live training. And the timing, you can tell me your preferred timing. And my name is Sangita, and I will just share my number. You can reach me for any people who related data cloud information. And I have also shared the detailed curriculum on the chat box. If you click onto that link, you will get the detailed curriculum of what are all the topics we will be handling in this. Okay, so please look into the link and understand the detailed curriculum of the project. And yeah, any other questions? We are open to questions, and please make the maximum utilization of it. We are open for your questions. Any questions now? Okay, yeah. Meanwhile, I will just give you the gist. Yeah, we have shared the demo link also. Sorry, the review link also. You can get into the link and see our Google reviews. And as Ashit has mentioned, we have trained so many people and we have got some good reviews. You can very well go ahead and look into that. And we will be starting the batch very soon. Okay, most probably by 28th of January. So that will be the first session, and all the sessions will be recorded, and you will be receiving the recorded session within 24 hours. And now for the recorded session, you will be given a lifetime access. So whenever you are having a doubt, you can get into the recordings and you can get it clarified. And there is a question, can we get the LinkedIn profile of the trainer, please? Yes, Yashovardhan, of course, yes, we will share the LinkedIn profile of Ashit. You can look into that and you can see who the trainer is, and Ashit will be the trainer for the entire session. Okay, so yes, after the live session is done, we will be having the support calls where the mock interviews will be taken care of. The certification questions, dumps, we will help you, and we will provide you, and we will assist you how to how to face your interview and your certification, and we will help you in your resume building. And these are all the support things that we will be providing, and it is not something like one time we will provide at in the next 6 months. Whenever you are having doubts or whenever you want any assistance, you can give me a call or you can send me a WhatsApp. At that time we will be there to assist you. And yeah, Hashit, he has shared his LinkedIn profile. Please look into his profile, and you will see. And Hashit is a data cloud consultant as well. He's a marketing cloud consultant and with people for a very long time. Okay, and Yes. So I will be reaching you separately by tomorrow, most probably, to discuss about the procedures to follow next. Okay, so you can expect me a call from me, or you can give me a call, and I have shared my number as well. So yeah, any other questions? Yes, I'm taking the silence as no, as a sign that there is no questions to go forward for now. But we understand there will be many more questions once the call is done. So please do reach us for any of your queries regarding to Data Cloud. Okay, and after this demo, once the call is ended, you will receive a review to help us how to improve this demo. Okay, so please do give your valuable feedback there, and we will try to improve ourselves in the upcoming future. And yeah, once the call is done, all the links will be deleted. So please do copy all the links and the phone number that is there for your reference. So with that note, we will finish off the call for today, and I will be reaching you tomorrow very soon, as soon as possible. Okay. And thank you so much for being on this call, and we believe this call is helpful to you. So thank you. Good night and take care. Bye bye.